Doing my M&S shopping trip for my mental health. Day 1 of the MLA. I dislike being in the library. Actually, lock in and move on. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought I would do a vlog of my finals week because I like looking back on these, and honestly I think vlogging will actually hold me accountable to studying. So the plan of action, my exam is in 4 days. It's 2 papers, 2 hours over 2 days. I'm feeling okay for the exam. I think I've kind of accepted that there are things I'm not going to know, and that's fine. Really want to try and make the most of the next couple of days and just hold myself accountable and push myself to study, because I don't know, I'm a really big believer that the pain of discipline is better than the pain of regret. So I don't want to have any regrets, and I thought I would try and push myself to go to the library. I think this is the prettiest library in Belfast. However, it is so noisy in here, especially after school finishes. I found such a nice seat, I had my snacks, and yeah, I just got to doing my studying, and then I took a little bit of a walk around just to show you guys this gorgeous library. So when you go upstairs, they've got different areas to study, and then this is the downstairs. This is where I was sitting, and then oh my god, the flooring. I love the flooring of this library. It's basically a house that's been converted into one. This is literally my struggle meal: smoked salmon from M&S and then leftover chickpeas, pepper, spring onion and rice, because I'm so tired and also cannot be arsed to cook. It's a new day. I've just been studying. I'm trying to do like Pomodoro technique today because I think it works well for the way my brain is, especially at the weekends when I'm like, I just want to do nothing. If I see one more question about the brain, I think I'm actually going to lose my mind. Being in the library yesterday made me realize how much I dislike being in the library, mainly because people talk so much. It's like, just shh. Staying in my flat where I have access to my kitchen and a nice clean toilet. If you go to Queen's, you know exactly what I'm referring to. The bathrooms in that library are disgusting. So I made a big to-do list, and so far I've done my psychiatry revision, which is great. I'm sort of in the middle of doing just questions on like specialties I'm kind of shit at. So ENT, ophthalmology, I'm so bad at ophthalmology, and fractures. I am terrible at fractures. I told myself that if I get the majority of my work done, I'll treat myself to shawarma. I would really recommend using one of these extension tools as well. Like, I'll link the one I use down below. It's free, but it's really helpful. Okay, but this is like the perfect cup of tea. I know it says like erectile dysfunction and meds that can cause it at the bottom, but oh my god, I did not know any of the information on this side until today. But now that I know it, and now that I know that I can draw a parrot, and that's the parasympathetic nervous system, which involves ACH and involves pupillary constriction, I think I should be able to understand glaucoma. I thought I would share this in case anyone is also struggling. I tried to like dumb it down for myself. I look so frumpy, but whatever. I like to eat a lot when I'm studying. I eat so much when I'm like in the flat and when I'm studying because I think my brain just needs it. My like go-to snacks would be things that are like somewhat healthy, and I think mainly things that are going to keep me full, because I don't want to just eat fruit, because this like fruit's not going to fill me up. I typically like to add like yogurt or honey, seeds or granola. I have to do some orthopedics, but then after that I think I'll have hit my goal of what I wanted to like achieve from today, and I think that warrants a shawarma. I'm doing my M&S shopping trip for my mental health. After doing that revision today, I really well earned, exactly, well earned. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of beating myself up about the fact that I didn't cover everything I would have liked. Like, I really wanted to do like some orthopedics today as well, which I didn't manage to get done, and I'm okay with that because I feel like every day, as long as I learn something at the end of the day, I'm happy and content. And I also did do a lot of revision today, and there's no point in me sitting passively now and trying to do revision because it's Saturday, it's 10 o'clock, and probably the payoff from that revision is not going to be great because my brain is tired. So I'm best just, I think, reading my book, having some time to myself, and then getting back at it tomorrow. So I thought I would put that in because I think it's really easy whenever you're like making videos online, seeing people post their revision, living with other medics, having medics as friends, or just in general, comparing yourself to other people. Like, I'm trying to be nice to myself and say that's not productive. I've done work, and so I deserve to also have a break. I am so bored of revision. Like, I just don't care. And I keep on getting things wrong, but I'm getting things wrong because my brain isn't focused because it's now like bored. So to try and motivate myself to study, I had to make peppermint tea because we ran out of milk. And I'm going to eat a cookie and do 25 minutes sort of back to back. Now I have to sit down and do surgical questions, which is so fun. As someone who absolutely despises theatre, I've kind of left it a little bit last minute. Even for me, it's a bit too last minute, but we move. For some reason, I look so confused when I'm doing these questions. I don't know why. I was probably getting them wrong, but I thought I would just show my Notion here. So I have this massive document called Things I've Learned, and it's grouped by specialty. Basically, it just contains facts, things I've been getting wrong repeatedly. And then I have my MLA revision page. This contains information that I need to go over a couple of times just to make sure it stays in my brain. And when I finish revising it, I can tick it off. Then I also have this massive MLA database. I did not make this, someone in my uni did, but it's so helpful for revision. It just helps you keep track. I've seen similar things online for free or also for a small fee, and they really do help for this type of exam. I got some flowers for the flat just to make it look nice and pretty, and they've bloomed. Honestly, Tesco flowers, they're beautiful and they're so cheap. Like, this was £3. I did 2 Pomodoro blocks, and now I'm actually really in the mood to go out just because it's so sunny, and we never get sun here, so I feel like if there's sun I should enjoy it. I think I might just go for a walk. I took my antihistamines, so I should be fine. But yeah, I just want to enjoy the nice Irish weather before. I think we're going to get thunderstorms tomorrow or the day after, so I think I should just make the most and get some vitamin D. Genuinely, like, this is what my gut needs. Raw broccoli, chickpea, and leftover rice.
You know my gut's into bits when I start to eat salads.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh, when I start eating salad, that's when you...
Day 1 of the MLA. I'm so nervous, but it's so pretty outside. Like, it makes me feel like I'm in Italy right now, just walking. Like, the weather, it's humid, and just the birds chirping, and it's so quiet. Yeah, I'm nervous, but I can do this exam. So I've just got back from doing my first MLA paper. I look disheveled because I'm tired and I'm really struggling with the pollen levels today. So I thought I would do a debrief on how I found the exam. In terms of difficulty, I think it was as difficult as I expected. I genuinely don't think I expected it to be easy, and I've never been someone to walk out of an exam and think that went easy. If you've watched my videos from like when I was doing my A-levels, I've always maintained that. I think I'm an overthinker when it comes to exams. I tend to deep it a lot, and for this exam I really just walked into it knowing that, okay, I'm not going to know everything. There were so many questions where I was like, I have no clue what's going on, but I'm just gonna think back to, okay, have I read something about this? Have I seen something about this, like on placement or in a textbook or online? And if not, I'm just gonna guess. There were quite a few as well where I narrowed it down to like 2 options, and I was like, oh shit, it could be either of these. I'm just going to take a guess. I think in terms of timing, and as someone who has never really struggled with timing when it comes to exams, apart from OSCEs, I found the timing of this exam really tight. Like, I initially was reading the questions quite thoroughly, and I think it got to like an hour and I still had so many questions, and I was like, right, I cannot be doing this. I need to actually lock in and move on, because otherwise I'm going to end up like having a paper that's only 90% done and not 100% done. So towards the end I was definitely just like skim reading. I was like, okay, this, I'm going to take an educated guess or actually know the answer and move on. I got to my flagged questions, but I didn't actually get to looking at every question. So that kind of was a bit like, oh shit, I wish I'd been able to. I'm going to now rest because my brain is really tired, and then I'm going to try and do some revision for the next paper, because I feel like for paper 2, like this is the content map and I think I really need to do some peds. So that's my plan. This is my going out outfit. I had to put my shoes on. Even though I don't wear shoes inside, I was like, I'm not displaying my feet on the internet for free, or in general. But basically, I thought I would go for like an all black fit, and then I put this dupatta on. That's my mom's, as like a little waist piece. There's all my usual like going out jewelry. Then I have these really pretty earrings. These are from Accessorize. And I did like very simple makeup just because it's so hot. I'm not wearing a full face. I feel like this is quite a different fit to what I would usually go for, but I think it's cute. I think I put it together nicely, and I'm very excited to go out for dinner because I'm starving and it's South Indian food, which I like. Yeah, too much chicken. Guys, I'm not that good.
You like it? It is spicy. It's not that spicy, but it is spicy.
Yeah, but I don't eat this.
Yeah, we don't eat this every day. She's Chinese. I'm North Indian.
I eat pasta.
Wake up, Virginia, is your daddy home? Is your daddy home? Is your daddy home?
Guys, it's like 3:30 in the morning, but the sun is literally starting to rise. What the hell? God, summer is crazy.
Lights in